Alright, so I promise I'm going to keep the talking in the beginning of this video short because so many people complain that I talk too much. So what I'm going to do is talk a little bit in the beginning, and then I'm going to show you some lifting, some deadlifts, and then we're going to talk a little bit towards the end. Kind of a topic I thought up on the over... Ooh, I'll speak! A topic that I thought up on the way over here was how interesting YouTube has become and how I'm so addicted to watching YouTube. I know that a lot of people who make videos may not actually spend a lot of time on YouTube. There's I put out the content and then I let the masses watch me, but no, I spend a lot of time watching other people on YouTube. And it's so interesting how obsessed I am with watching YouTube. It's like my TV. I don't even watch TV, I watch YouTube. And I love watching fitness, even though I'm watching people do the exact same thing I do. So it's almost like, why do you watch people do the exact same thing you do every day? What's so great about what they do, or what's so interesting about what they do? So, and it's a really interesting topic because, you know, why do you watch me? Why do I think you watch me? Why do I watch other people? So, YouTube's a great thing. Lifting's a great thing. Let's go do some lifting and we'll talk more about YouTube in there. Here we go. So my deadlift isn't going to be anything super heavy in these upcoming sessions, so I thought it'd be a good time to talk about different topics about what's going on in my little bitty brain. Today we got up to about 435 pounds, I believe, or 425, something like that, for about a set of 6. Went pretty easy. I'm enjoying these, I guess you could call them lighter sessions because the program is going to get hard. That's what Brandon said. Okay, so what I'd like to talk about is, you know, YouTube has grown so much and there's so many channels out there, and I kind of want to talk about how I put myself out there for YouTube and how I've adapted and how I've changed. So my original thing, if you go back to my video where it's called Do You Even Lift, I think it's called, my original thing was, you know, people came to my channel because I was really small, both in subscribers and my body. Oh, hey, there's John just squatting 400 plus chains. You're going to see him throughout. We actually have some good videos coming later this week, pretty unique that you haven't really seen on YouTube, coming on Thursday, so stick around for that. You're going to see a couple clips of him doing some heavy ass squatting in this video. Anyway, I originally started out my channel because I was like, okay, people who are skinny like me can relate to me and be like, you know, you can be small and be very strong. That was what I figured people came to my channel for. So I really focused a lot of my channel around, you know, being strong and being small. That's why I never really bulked up. I never really put on a lot of size because that was my thing. That was what made me different. You have to set yourself apart in this YouTube thing, and that was my original goal, was just be small, lift a lot of weight, and, you know, be funny. And I used to curse a lot in my videos. Like I said, I've toned that down a whole lot just for, you know, you don't really want to throw out a lot of F-bombs in your videos. You may think it's funny and stuff, but honestly, it can come back to bite you in the end if you put out that bad image in relation to a professional world. So, oh, hey, there's John again, doing more weight. So that was my original thing, but as you grow on YouTube, people start getting away from just caring how much you lift, because everyone is going to lift weights. So many YouTube channels out there are just lifting weights, and if there's only so many times you can watch my back workout without getting, you know, bored of my back workout, unless I'm constantly progressing, which you know, that's always the goal. But the more and more you stay on YouTube, the more and more you start adapting and learning that people want to see your personality. People want to relate to you both in your lifting and maybe your body style, as well as your personality. You want to be motivating. You want to be entertaining, because let's be honest, that this whole YouTube thing is to be entertaining. It's to entertain people. It is to motivate people. It is to teach people, you know, and that's the whole idea. So that's really what my channel has kind of changed into. So I've gone from just trying to boast about how much I can lift to really trying to be motivational and still progress and show you the different aspects of life, show you my different thoughts in my brain. So that's honestly what my channel has kind of transitioned into, and that's why I think people subscribe to me now, is they still come for the heavy deadlifts. I think that's what people see. They're like, who's that skinny guy deadlifting a lot of weight? And then they see me, and then they may see my personality, and that's what may keep them here. So the deadlifts bring you here. My personality hopefully is what keeps you here, and that's what's about everyone's channel. There's always something that attracts everyone initially to the channel, but honestly, there's so many more factors that are beyond just you're not a one-trick pony. You want to be a one-trick pony with a good personality. You want to be a good personality pony. So the end of this video is going to be kind of about a 5-minute talk about my personal top YouTube channels. Not all of them. I didn't hit on all of them, but just some channels that you may not heard about. So check them out in the description. Stick around and tell me what you think. Tell me why you came to my channel and why you're sticking around. I appreciate it, and thank you guys. Alright. So what I want to talk about towards the end of this video is a list of people I watch on YouTube and why I think people subscribe to them and maybe why you should subscribe to them. So everyone's channel that I list is going to be down in the description. So you may have heard of a lot of them, you may have not heard of some of the people. So if you do, go check their channel out and you know, see if you like them. So we're going to go through about 13 of them. These are not all the channels I watch, but these are my personal top fitness related channels. Okay, got my pink notebook here and we're just going to knock them out. These are in no particular order. Okay. And you may think I'm bandwagoning because I know some of them, but I watch them. And if they're popular, it's for a reason, okay? So the first one is going to be Nick Wright, NWB. Why do I subscribe to Nick? Well, the reason, besides that he's my friend, and besides that he's fluffy, he's an OG. He's been around on YouTube for so long, and it's just crazy to see how much he has changed from the beginning to the end. And I think what people like about him is that he's been around for a long time. He's doing YouTube as a full-time thing for his full-time job, and he has transitioned so much from bodybuilding. Now he's doing powerlifting, and it's interesting to see how someone can transition. Number 2, Olympus Iron. He's enjoyable videos to watch because he's very motivating when he gets into his kind of his amped up Adonis kind of mode. He's a motivating guy. He motivates himself, which motivates you, I think. And he just has entertaining videos. That's why I watch him. Brandon Campbell. I think people watch him is because he has that elderly strength that kind of shows you that you can get into your 30s, and he's gonna be what, 60 soon. And you can get older and still be strong as hell. And also, he has a full-time job, so it's interesting to see how you can balance completely powerlifting and being stronger than the majority of people and still having a full-time job where you work 55 hours a week. Next up, we got Matty Fusaro Fitness. The reason I think his videos are interesting is because he has come back from injury. He's very humble about his strength. He's never like, I was super strong before injury. He's like, you know, I wasn't that strong before my injury. He got a back injury. He has some herniated discs, and he's slowly on that road to recovery. He's very motivating. He's very humble about who he is and what he stands for. That's why I think people subscribe to him. Johnny Candido, he's just got that smart strength. HQ. And he's just an interesting guy, and he's very smart with his words. You see him on like Instagram and stuff, and he's like doing crazy faces, but when he does videos, he's very, hey guys, I want to teach you how to properly squat perfectly. And he's very knowledgeable and he's strong. He has tree trunks for legs. It's crazy. Number 6, Christian Guzman. And the reason I think people watch him is because he's 21 years old, 21 and young, and he's just killing it. He's dominating this YouTube game. He came from the bottom, and now he's going to the top. And he just shows that you can be young and you can be successful at what you do if you really put your mind to it. And he's just doing great big things, and it's really motivating to see someone at such a young age do such amazing things. Now, next up we got Maxxchewning, who does my programming. They're very interesting, I think, because of their training systems that they do. You know, they're very, whether it be the conjugate method or the programming, they're very smart. And it's interesting to see Garrett and Simon, how they have both different body styles. So Simon's kind of bigger, Garrett's smaller like me, and it just shows the strength difference you can have on different body styles. Next up we got Tony Tito checking in. Honestly, his channel I think is entertaining because he just has that carefree, laid-back personality. He's just like, you know, he's just laid back. He's like, I'm gonna lift, and then I'm gonna talk, and then I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna get the date wrong every day. And that's why I think you should check his channel out. Number 9, here we go, we're trying to go faster on this. Michael Corey. He's got a lot of great cooking advice. That's why I think people are attracted to his channel. And he's got a good voice. He's got like a really unique voice. That's very, that's not his voice, but he's got a good voice, honestly, for YouTube. POG, of course. The reason I think people are so subscribed to him is because he's humorous, he's funny, and honestly, he's just real. He's going to tell you like it is. If you think something sucks, he's going to tell you something sucks. It's just crazy to see how big someone can get on YouTube also. We got Omar, who he's very knowledgeable about his advice, and also if you want to get a brand new shirt design every 15 minutes that somehow is better than the previous shirt design via his words, you can go to him. So you can get 80 shirts a day from him, and you can get some good advice. That's why I like Omar, and he's got that ladylike flow to his hair. And the last 2 that I'm going to mention are some smaller channels that I personally watch. I think you should watch because of these reasons. Humorous Fitness or Humorous Fitness. His videos are very, very good because he puts a lot of effort into video editing. You can tell from the words on the screen, the music, the transition. He puts hours into his stuff, and his channel is starting to take off, but it needs a little more bump. And I think you should check his channel out because he puts out some good content. He puts out like a video every day, and he just edits the crap out of them. Then the last one is going to be Tim Rodriguez. And he has a smaller channel, he doesn't have that many subscribers, but he's a very small guy. I mean, he's like 130 pounds, but he's shredded. And it just kind of shows you the difference of you don't have to be gigantic to be shredded, and a lot of people can relate to him because he's that smaller guy. I've been talking too long, 5 minutes, I'm trying to wrap this up. I should be an auction guy, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out all the channels I put down links below. Again, these are not all the channels that I watch, but they are some of the ones that I personally enjoy, and I think that's why people, we're all trying to grow here on YouTube, and there's a lot of good YouTubers out there, so check them out. Tell Max sent you, type Maxx Chewning told me so, if you subscribe to them. Thank you guys, hope this wasn't too long, and I'm out.